I first noticed the nail on a rainy evening, protruding from the wooden floorboards of my bedroom. It was small, rusted, and bent at an odd angle, as though it had been hammered in centuries ago and forgotten. At first I thought nothing of it, just another imperfection in the old house I had inherited. But something about the way it caught the dim light unsettled me, like it wanted to be seen. That night I dreamed of scratching sounds beneath the floor. They were faint, like fingernails dragging against wood, but persistent enough to wake me. When I turned on the lamp, the nails seemed taller, jutting out further than before. I convinced myself it was my imagination, fatigue playing tricks on me. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that the nail was watching me. The following day, I tried to hammer it back down. Each strike echoed unnaturally, reverberating through the walls as though the house itself groaned in protest. The nail refused to budge. Instead, the wood around it splintered, revealing a dark gap beneath the floorboards. A foul odor seeped out, metallic and rotten, making me gag. I covered the hole with a rug, but the smell lingered. That evening, the scratching returned, louder now, accompanied by whispers. They weren't clear words, more like breathy murmurs rising from the floor. I pressed my ear against the rug, and the whispers sharpened into a single phrase. "Pull it out." My blood ran cold. I stumbled back, refusing to touch the nail again, but the command echoed in my head long after the whispering ceased. Sleep became impossible. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the nail, impossibly long, stretching upward like a spike. My dreams blared into waking moments. I'd blink and find myself standing over it, hammer in hand, though I had no memory of getting up. The house grew colder, shadows clinging to corners, and I began to hear footsteps pacing beneath the floorboards. On the fourth night, I gave in. With trembling hands, I gripped the nail and pulled. It resisted at first, but then slid free with a sickening ease as though it had been waiting. The floorboards split open, revealing a hollow cavity. Inside, something moved, pale fingers clawing upward, followed by a face, eyeless and grinning. I screamed, dropping the nail, but it rolled toward me, glowing faintly in the dark. The figure dragged itself out, its body twisted and broken, bones jutting at impossible angles. It whispered my name, though I'd never spoken it aloud in this house. I tried to run, but the door wouldn't open. The creature advanced, dragging itself closer, each movement accompanied by the sound of nails scraping wood. I realized then that the nail had been a seal, a lock keeping this thing buried. It reached me, pressing its cold fingers against my chest. My heart stuttered, and I felt something sharp pierce my skin. Looking down, I saw nails sprouting from my flesh, rusty and bent, embedding themselves deeper with each breath. The creature leaned close, its grin widening, and whispered, "Now you are the floor." My body convulsed, sinking into the boards, merging with the wood. I woke beneath the floor, surrounded by countless others. Their faces were twisted in silent screams, their bodies nailed into the beams, forever trapped. I tried to move, but my limbs were pinned, rusted nails peeking through bone. Above me, I heard footsteps, someone new exploring the house. The nail I had pulled was already back in place, waiting for another curious hand. Now I whisper through the cracks, scratching at the wood, begging to be freed. But I know the truth. Freedom is a lie. The nail is eternal, a lure for the living, a doorway to the damned. And when the next person pulls it, I will rise again, grinning, eyeless, hungry. Until then, I wait in the dark, listening, whispering, scratching. Always scratching.